Step 1 to brewing an Uro deck. Start a new deck. Pioneer. Let's add 4 of these. Grazer. Grazer is the next card. You right. Always be grazing. We got 4 grazers, 4 of those. How much we ramping in this deck, right? So like what's the... We're green, we're blue. What are we ramping into? We're trying to ramp into Ulamogs? Are we trying to ramp into like Nisses? New enchantment guy. New enchantment guy. Tell me about the new enchantment guy. The Citizen guy? It's a Tejian hero? Is that what it is? Oh, God, this is gonna fucking... Oh, the one that plays the extra lands? I don't... Alright, so I'm a little concerned about playing Grazer and that... Oh, Growth Spiral. Unless we have, like... Why do these filters suck? There we go. I know who you're talking about. It's the enchantment guy. The one that makes all your lands any type. Looking to build the 9th place list from the challenge. So let's go back to the challenge. Valakut. So Valakut package. I thought you were talking about... Are we playing Pioneer or are we playing Modern? Valakut package is for some for Modern here. You'll play Modern or you'll play Pioneer? Pulling up that challenge right now, Fidel. It's whatever you want. You guys are the contributors to the channel that makes me no money. So you get to pick. 3rd place. 7th place. Wait, what was this? 5th place, the combo deck. 9th place. Yeah, this is kind of more what I was thinking. Cavaliers, Crisis. Yeah, I'm on board with this. Something like this. Cavalier of Thorns sounds way better to me than some of the other things. Pilgrimage. Gotta practice for the Teddy tournament. All right. What? This list is playing 29 lands. Fuck. Ujin. Ujin the Spirit Dragon. What? Sanctum of Ujin. What is the Shrine of the Forsaken Gods? They playing that? They weren't playing Shrine of the Forsaken Gods? No, we're playing Shrines. We're gonna play some Shrines. Hydra Crisis. I don't like all the numbers of cards that they're playing here. Just do Shake Swirl. We'll trim some stuff in a second. I'm gonna grab one of Nate's favorite cards, Emrakul the Promised End, because you know what we do. Alright. Botanical Sanctum, not entirely on board. We'll get there in a second. Or Castle Garenbriggs. Or Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. Maya Coasts. 4 of these. Grimflare. I don't know, we're not playing Grimflares. Although Grimflare... Now let's backtrack on this, because Grimflare plus Euro is probably actually fucking good. So you might want to be careful what you give for suggestions, because that might become a thing that could happen here. We'll play 1 Blast Zone. I don't love playing too many more colorless lands than what we got, and that and 5 Shrines could be a problem. Reading Pool. Hinterland Harbor. Do we want to play Fabled Passages? Fabled Passage helps us cast Uro quicker. Let's give this a whirl for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. 25, so we're a little bit heavy on our colored sources. Tracker can be a card, sure. Tracker. Wait, what? Tracker that can have your hang in modern. Yeah, we're playing Pioneer, so it's fine. I mean, it's been terrible for me, but same time. All right, turn to growth spiral requires. I mean, that quote probably came out of my mouth. I'm not going to tell you that it didn't. It's 34 lands. I need at least one island here. All right, so island sources, we've got 4 breeding pools, 4 fabled passages, 4 hinterland harbors, 4 coast. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 16 ways to get islands. So I don't think we need more than one actual island in the deck. I'll play my island that I like, not the one that Nate wants. 3 of these. All right, so Shrine is less good if we're not going hard into paint. I guess we need World Breaker somewhere in this list too. So, all right, so if we had to cut 3 lands, what do we want to cut? I kind of like Fabled Passage. It's terrible on turn 2, but it's a good turn 1 if we're not playing Grazer. And if we are playing Grazer, you can Grazer into Passage. Like, Fabled Passage makes a lot of sense when we're trying to fill up the yard for Uro pretty quickly. 3, 6. All right, so once again, we got 4, 8, 12, coast, 16. I think we only need to have 13 sources, so we can cut 3 sources. That puts us at the same 29 lands they were playing in their deck. Cut 1 shrine, maybe. I like the shrine because it lets you just cast Ujin on like turn 6 and turn 5, like almost naturally almost. Turn 1 green sources. What do we got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like all the coasts. So 4 coasts, 29 lands. It's possible we're a little bit forest light. So I'm gonna cut this blast zone. Play a forest. Yeah, it's 4 castles. 4 castles. I'm playing all 4 castles. There's no reason not to play 4 castles in this list. Well, maybe there is a reason not to play 4 castles, but we have Hydrocrisis, so I think it's fine. Alright, so let's do this. Cards whose numbers I think are flexible. I don't think we're cutting any of this, or any of the growth spirals, or any of the grazers, so we're locked on these 49 cards. We've got Emrakul over here as well. Back. So 49, we get 11 more cards. My step 1, I feel like, is 4 of these, which is 7 more. I don't know if I want to play 4 of these. 8, 9, 11. Fast lands. I don't like the fast lands. We're trying to put a shitload of lands into play, and we want to be playing a land that's going to come into play tapped always past turn like 2. I don't like the fast land in this deck. Maybe it's fine, but I think if you can make the mana work without using that fast land, I think it'll be better for you. So if we do this, is there something we want to trade? I think I'm fine rocking this as a 60. Let me think. All right, sideboard card. What was this person playing for the sideboard? Their sideboard had the 4th Ujin. They had Disdainful Strokes, which seems good to me. Let's add 3 to the sideboard. Disdainful Stroke. Mystical Dispute. The sideboard. Fall. Scoos. I don't feel excited about Lovestruck Beast in the sideboard. It doesn't really do it for me. We have no 1/1 creatures in the sideboard, so that doesn't super excite me. I'm okay playing 2 of these, 2 of these. Why are we unraveling the Ether? What does unravel the Ether do? Are we fighting? Guess what? Let me look at the top decks real quick. Blue-white, they've got a single cast out. Not a whole lot else other than that. In fact, I'm playing 3 Dream Trawlers in the sideboard of the blue-white decks. All right, so here's so these 4 I think I'm in on. I'm down with Scavenging Ooze. Down with 2 Perilous Vaults just as catch-alls. 2 Tireless Trackers for the hell of it. I think I want the other 2 World Breakers instead of Unravels. And then my brain tells me we can play 2 Nisses and say fuck it. Play a Hanger Backwalker. Like the aggro decks. With Niv? Play fucking Perilous Vault and go over the top. Like, we can still go over the top of Niv. You have Ujin, you've got Hydroid Crisis, you've got an Emrakul, Worldbreaker fucks their mana base up. I'm not super scared of Niv Mizzet with this deck. I think we can go over the top. Disdainful Stroke would be the other one, I guess. The Mystical Dispute does it too. I cut 1 Nissa for 1 Hanger Backwalker. I'm gonna dump the rest of this. All right, so let's export this. Download. All right, cool. Stream Decker is updated in case anyone cares. What does this say? New sets will be available the day after release. Does that mean that they're available now? Question mark? Looks like it's in the list. I hope it's fucking available. It appears to be available. Is the new set legal for Wednesday? The new set will not be legal for Wednesday, unfortunately. The set doesn't actually release until Friday in paper. I'll double check just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it is not legal until Friday. Where else beyond death? Date. Available on Arena the 16th. MTGO release is the 16th. What is the paper release? In-store release is the 24th. So no, it will not be available until Friday. Until Thursday midnight, Friday day. Does fucking trade still not go through? Confirm trade. Here we go. Yes, there are my things. Update which versions in the album. Ugh, scavenging uses don't match. Alright. Let's give this a whirl. Pioneer, we're jumping right in. We're not even gonna play test the deck, we're just jumping. Dude, it's borrowed cards. I pay to rent, that's all I get. So we can't cast almost anything with this hand. I think this is a mulligan. But ensures the card set matches, yeah. Turn 3 Cavalier. I'm in. Keep. I'm gonna put the put a forest on the bottom. Ooh, a Crypty Breaker. Alright, that's fucking sweet. So next turn we just Uro instead. If we Uro and find a land, we get to play the Grazer anyways. So if we draw land, cast Uro, find land, we get to do some dirty things. Alright, so ideally we still need to find another land, but the Cavalier turns on Uro, so all we have to find is a green source. Fuck! What does this new card do? The new card does nothing, because I can't cast it. So that's what the new card does. New card. Enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless it escaped. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, gain 3, draw a card, put extra land into play. That was a horrible misplay. Where the fuck was the misplay? I should have drawn it. Oh, fuck, of course. Alright, Nate, you gotta get the fuck off the chat. I'm sorry, man. It's just I can't do this with you. 29. There are 29 lands in my deck. Again, not watching or chatting. I'm not sure I believe that. Oh, fucking Christ. Alright, so we have to draw a Cavalier and hit a land off of that. This kinda helps. Doesn't really help. We have to hit 3, 4, 5, 6. If we draw a land... block, 2, 4. Yeah, now we're dead. Alright, awesome. And this, out. Shave 1. Shave 1. Ugh, shave something else. Vault does seem good. Let's see if we can cast it. Turn 3 Uro. We did it. I mean, this turn 3 Uro is still going to be good, so I'm not really upset about this. Alright, hold on. Play this. Blue, green. Turn feels good. Well, this fucking blows. We still have to cast Uro again though next turn, so there's that? Question mark? They have actual Diregraph Ghoul, yes. Can I not? Why is it not letting me do this? I would like to escape the card. I don't understand. Oh, 5 other cards. I'm a card off. I thought it was exile. It's 4 mana, escape 5 is what it is. Did I shave a Titan? I did shave a Titan. I think that makes sense actually. Is Titan just better than Growth Spiral? Titan must be better than Growth Spiral. I'm gonna do that. Alright, we're gonna get Thoughtseize out of the game again, but I'll keep this. It's an aggressive start. Alright, so next turn, we have turn 3 Cavalier here, which is still good. Sure. No. A little bit unfortunate. Fatal Passage. Yeah, Uro's expensive. Showed me. Alright, we have to draw gas here. Come on. Top deck. Not gas. So we're not dead, we're just basically dead. That Cavalier getting cast down on ETB, not flipping an Uro, is all sorts of bad. God, what a fucking dick draw to have. We died a Mutavault. Like, fuck this. That's fucking ridiculous. Actos 00. Keep that scoreboard going. That was fucking stupid though. The game we lost to not hitting a 5th land, like, that was ridiculous. Kind of hate this hand. I'm gonna throw this away. I hate this hand even more. Back to the same hand we started with. Throw 2 of these away. Fuck off, Nate. Birth of Melitus. Is this card that good? It's like the world's worst Wall of Omens. Per Cathedral, it's Maeve. Why they saying shit? What kind of shit they talking? They making you upset? They hit you in your tender place? You got a friend invite? Oh, I don't fucking know. They're just being friendly. The fuck do I discard here? I just discard Emrakul? I gotta discard Emrakul. Makes my Emrakul discard much better. Ori and Judge People. Starfield, blah, 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 and Champion Reaver. That's fucking annoying. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can cast Ujin next turn and exile everything. Shambling Vents might fuck us up. It's fine. Can't handle multiple Doom for Tolls come back. This is actually pretty sweet. Sure I'm reading this correctly. You need your upkeep, turn target enchantment card. Yeah, we're just gonna exile 5. This gives him the window to attack with the Shambling Vents to kill the Ujin, but we just get to untap and play a giant Krasis. Changing their minds? Oh, okay. Doing it this way. They're getting a land first. Hitting their land drops. Or just drawing cards. That works too. Don't fucking thoughts. God, fuck, damn it, cock shit, motherfucker. Just let me have my fun. I just want to have my motherfucking fun. I agree that leaving Ujin seems loose, but I hate this man. This person. Polu. Dude, fuck. My crisis would have been so good. Okay. I can get behind this. Alright, how do I... That was a weird fucking noise out of MTGO. Sure. I don't think I can get anything back, right? This doesn't matter. What that black card do? Draws 3 cards, and then whenever they cast a spell, they lose a life. Because the target of spell or ability, sacrifice it. So they play this and Doom Foretold, and they can sack this to Doom Foretold to just kind of like generate a bunch of free cards. Okay. No. So I'm a mana short of doing this. I assume they've got an answer for the Uro since they exiled Ujin, which it feels really weird to attack Ujin for 2 and then cast Anguish Unmaking on it. Yeah, this deck is fucking bizarre. This is a trial from Amonkhet. Whenever it enters the battlefield, target opponent sacks a creature, you play a card 2, should it bounces back to your hand. Do I leave this all in the yard? Do I care about a land drop here? I don't think I do. Blue, green, pay a blue. Exile this World Breaker might kind of feel bad, but this is where we are. This is just getting worse and worse as we go here. Sure. I found an Ujin desperately here. I guess I sack the Cavalier? Question mark? They've got to have an answer for the Uro, so I don't know what's better here to do. Yeah. As if I had done it the other order, I could have put the Uro back on top. I'm gonna leave this here in case I need to refill my graveyard at some point. Not a good draw. These are not good draws. They're gonna kill my grazer. Racist! Draw my fucking deck. Let's do this. X is 13. It's a good face. It's an O face. It's all the cards. We did it. Feels like it's very easy to go through our entire deck with the cards that we're playing. I mean, Cavalier and Gracis. Why would you take the growth spiral? What are you about to do to my hand? I don't like that. That didn't feel like that. What is happening? They run out of answers? This, scavenging use. Scavenging use is bad. Fingerback Walker might be good. Perilous Fault might be good. That can go away. Less excited about Grazer here. I seem to love just not having this be important. So I'm going to cut one of those. Cut the Disdainful Strokes. We'll say fuck it. I'm just gonna keep this hand, regrettably. Mostly just because any piece of gas gets us where we need to go. I'm also a little bit worried about getting Thoughtseize into Oblivion, so... Yeah, cool. So we're Thoughtseize proof here, more or less. And we're gonna have no basic forest left in our deck pretty quickly, too. So turn 4 Cavalier if we don't get Thought Seized again. Lost Legacy. What are you naming? I draw a card for each card exiled that way. Okay, interesting. I feel like going after Mrs. Pilgrimage was probably not the right thing to do. They should have hit a threat. Hitting the ramp spell does not seem like a smart move. Did they forget one? I think they forgot one. A little bit awkward. Kind of hysterical. So we're still going to turn 4 Cavalier, or we could turn 4 Nissa. Now what are you going to name? So curious what they're going to name this time. I guess Ujin is probably the best thing that they could get rid of. We have 4 World Breakers too, so this 2 very good hits they have right there. What you naming, buddy? Come on. Cavalier Thorns. That cocksucker. Oh. Gonna get Nissa. Let's see, did they get all 4 of them? They got all 4 of them this time. They did it. Alright, so we're gonna draw 2 cards here. Let's see what we get. Well, we'll start with Nissa. Ooh, nope, not that. Go to combat. Sure, cast out on Nissa. Make a 4/4 Hydrocrassus after this. I just do that. It's possible I should have cast Uro there and try to ramp a little harder, but Foretold. Sure. Six. Four, five, six. Sure. Back to details. All right. Ugin beats Doomfortold. Who'da thunk it? Opponent up. Yeah, I'll keep this. This is my wheelhouse. Elia Ballista combo. We have awful answers to all of this deck. They play a Heliod, we're kinda just dead. Double Ballista. Yes, let's do this first. Well, we've got all the mana. We need to find gas. We get 9 mana available to us next turn for creatures. I guess this would be why the sideboard of the list we kind of were looking at was playing on Ravels instead of what we're doing. Let's see what we get. Cavalier. Sure, we'll put a land into play. So we're pretty close to getting the Uro online. We can do it next turn. We're mana short this turn of doing it. What if there was a way I could have tapped to actually make that work with a castle or something like that? Not sure. I think we're done. Alright, let's see what we're going to draw here. Fabled Passage. not really sure how we keep running out of gas when we're just playing a bunch of cards that draw or like board wipe. We are still pretty dead to like land Heliod here. I don't know how we clean these up. We're not playing any of our own walking ballistas, which is a problem. Oh, that's annoying. There are no forests left in the deck. Just going face this time. Shouldn't have actually played that because it doesn't do anything. Ooh. Okay. Fetch. Nothing. Alright, let's draw gas. Draw gas. Not gas. Boros Reckoner, you say? His board state is out of fucking control. Come on. It's kind of interesting. Surprised they're taking themselves off devotion. I don't think that worked how they wanted it to. No. You're gonna dive. Let's draw all the cards. Alright, now we can start churning through our deck. All of the ballistas going away? Pretty sure... sure. No. It's finally working. We drew the Crassus, and we're now filled with gas. The real question is, what am I doing? Am I just playing another Hydro Crassus? I think we're just attacking and playing another Crassus after this. Oops. Alright. So, sideboard options. Perilous Vault starting to look pretty good. Hangerback Walker's looking good. I don't really see any interest in the rest of these. Staple Stroke might not be terrible, but I'm not sure I want to cut anything for it. Keep this. We'll fail passage for an island on turn 1. The deck a little bit, I guess. We're set up for turn 4 Cavalier, unless we draw Grazer. Oh, there's the Heliod. Three, 4, 5, 6. We'll land off of casting Ujin next turn. If we draw exactly Shrine, we can Ujin and get rid of both of those, which is not what's happening. Oh, I don't have an island. I should have played the Yavimaya Coast. Fuck, that was dumb. I could have played the Euro this turn, and I just chose not to. Like a gorilla. If I just played the Yav Coast instead of that Forest or the Fabled Passage, I could have had the second blue source available. I'm not sure it's going to matter too much, because next turn, just Ujin -4 cleans up their entire board. Come get me. Don't. Oh, this gave it. Okay, I gotcha. I'm following how this is getting the lifelink now. No attacks, they say. Boom. Did it. Alright. So far, our only loss has really been to just getting completely run over by our own mana base, so... Feeling good about this deck so far. Pile of garbage, but it works. This hand is bad. This hand is also bad. Jesus Christ. Keep. Pitch. Pitch. Done, and hope we draw a land. Well, no third land, and our opponent's about to fuck with us. We're gonna be way too slow to actually combat this goddamn deck. Yup, running with scissors. If we draw a land, we can follow the next turn up with conceding. Mystical Disputes, World Breakers. I feel okay bringing in a Hangerback Walker. Emrakul can come out. Ujin's actually super mediocre here. Alright, turn 2 Uro. Let's see what it does. No, I will not pay 2 life for my land that will always be tapped. Alright, don't whiff, don't whiff, don't whiff, don't whiff, don't whiff. Straight lands. All we need is lands. It's a good land. Yup. That would be a no. That is unfortunate. We got some problems. Green, blue. This is 2. I want to hit a land. That way I can cast the World Breaker next turn. Cool. Actually, I could have cast World Breaker without the land next turn because of Garum Brig. So maybe I didn't need to do that. I mean, you didn't miss much. You missed me just getting ranched over and over again. We are 2-1 right now. We played against mono white. Didn't go terribly. We 2-0'd them, but they definitely had a couple turns where if they had a hell yeah, we were just dead. Exile the Hope. He's so big. Alright, so we do it like this. Float, float. Cannot pay for... I can't fucking tap it like this. God, this is fucking... Alright, so I think if I just do it this way, so if I... Because I don't want to sack a land and lose the number of... Screen... Sack this... The same thing we see every stream. Yeah, me getting ranched. And me not able to fucking count. You got it. You shrapnel blasted me. Dredgeless Dredge with Euro sounds legit. This is pretty comical. Alright. Ginger Brew getting equipped up as a bitch. That's super problematic. We're just basically dead next turn now because of that. Fuck. Fucking Ginger Brew, man. This is dumb. We can go to 6. We'll still be dead. Alright. How How do we get out of this? I guess we have to Uro, right? There's no... Or there's no way around it, I don't think. Blue... Ugh. This is not how we win this. Yeah, that was unlucky. Ginger Brew messes us up pretty hard. His hand's not terrible. We hit 3 natural land drops, and we're getting pretty early Ujin, so I'm gonna keep this. We did not include an arch, and maybe that is an oversight. Alright, we're playing against this garbage. I don't think we actually have a game plan for beating this. Probably should have pilgrimaged that turn instead of Ring. At pilgrimage, we'd be guaranteed to hit lands 5 and 6. Needs smallpox, yeah. Let's just add smallpox to the format. No one will mind. Smallpox wouldn't even work half the time, because most of the times they end up putting the Lotus Field into play when they've already got like 3 lands in play. Turn 4, Grazer Value. We're still a land off of casting Ujin. We can cast Cavalier or Uro next turn. Can we do both Uro and Cavalier? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can do both. No, we can't do both. Just kidding. Double cast. This is how we lose the game. Dude, I just yield this turn. I do not care. I have no interaction. Do we have anything in the sideboard that affects this? I don't think we have any like combat in the sideboard for this deck. It's like you can't even World Breaker the Lotus Field. I have no hand interaction. I guess I've got 2 Disdainful Strokes and 2 Mystical Disputes, and that's as good as it gets. What about a 1 of Chord? What am I 1 of Chording for? The only thing you really chord for is Cavalier. You can chord for World Breaker, but you don't get the cast trigger. You chord for Emrakul, but you also wouldn't get the cast trigger. Like, so, like, what are you chording for? Alright, I'm not playing chords so I can chord for a World Breaker. World Breaker is a cast trigger. If you put World Breaker into play without casting it, you will not exile a land or whatever else. Uro, the same thing. Uro comes into play and gets sacked. I'd rather... I don't know. I'd rather not. That doesn't seem very good to me. Alright. How do I do this? How do I do this? Just say yes. Get a land. Cast. Blue. Alright, well, we have a clock. No. They don't kill us this turn, we can take them off one of the lands, which maybe helps. Fucking Thespian stage. Oh, get the coast. Choose one to keep. I will still keep this one. Alright, kill me or don't. Casting Omniscience, I assume? I think that's Omniscience mana they're just tapping out for. Unless they're like just doing a fucking dig through time or something. Be weird to pay full price for a dig. Oh, final. Okay. Did they not pay enough mana? I feel like they should have paid more mana and they could have untapped all the lands. My phone is blowing up. Who the fuck is messaging me? Fucking work email is blowing up right now, and I do not understand. No need to sound important. That is not what I'm saying. It was all spam. It was like automated fucking emails and shit like that. It was nothing good. Too important for it to matter. No, it's not that. Holy shit, we won that game. Pretend like we can try. Ujins are bad. Burrow's not that great. Shave one. I don't. World Breaker's not that great either. This hand is fucking fantastic. Still doesn't do anything against what our opponent's doing, but it is a fantastic hand. Oh, double grazers. How do we do this? How do we do this? Do we pilgrimage this turn? Just make sure we hit lands? I think we do. Next turn we play Cavalier and hope we have enough of a clock. There's a lot of choices there, but I think the pilgrimage is guaranteeing land drops was the only correct choice. The Scry lands. In this? No, we're not playing any of the temples. I don't know that you want the temples in this deck because your turn 1 and 2 land drops matter so much, but maybe the temples should be in here, I don't know. That's fucking frightening. Really need to draw Emrakul here. Yeah, Yeah, there's a lot of card draw. Oh god. It feels like there's not any way that we can lose or win here. But who knows? They got 2 Lotus Fields out so fucking fast. Jesus Christ. Turn 3 field, turn 4 field 2. This is turn 5. Holy shit, Kale, you weren't kidding. There's not a single vendor with 4 or more of the Dream Trawlers, but there's no way that that card stays at any reasonable price. Even if it is playable in places. Like, it's like Murder Shredder is a $5 card and it's a 4 of in every deck it's played in. There's no way that Dream Trawler ever gets close to that. Our opponent is thinking. They have 7 mana available to them and they are thinking. What could they be thinking about? Come on, opponent. Map it out. The card I was talking about is the Dream Trawler. So that zooms in terribly. That also zooms in terribly. There's the Scryfall, whatever. 6 mana, 3/5 flyer with lifelink. Whenever you draw a card, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Whenever it attacks, you draw a card, and you can discard a card to give it hexproof and tap it. Card's just very good. Like, if it resolves, it is near impossible to kill, and it's going to always draw you back into gas. Holy shit, our opponent let us fucking do a thing. Not sure what I'm looking for. No. Alright, so we kill him next turn. I was hoping we could find a way to draw Disdainful Stroke or Mystical Rebuke or Emrakul would have been a little bit too slow because we wouldn't have the mana for it, but Disdainful Stroke or Mystical Dispute would have been good. That's interesting. Okay. Blue, blue, green, green. Here's Emrakul. Figure out if I can cast that in a second. No. All right, how do I do this? Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom. Hell yes. Now I can take their turn and fuck their shit up. This is their hand. Alright, they conceded. Sweet. There is our 4-1 with this Dookie deck. I'm not sure how the fuck we beat that player. I'm pretty sure they had to have hit the worst luck they possibly could have. Our sideboard does not have anything to do for them. So our sideboard is super bad against them. Sorry, we were 3-2 on that, not 4-1. We lost to mono black and we lost to that other deck, the running with scissors deck. What are things? I mean, I guess we could like shave. Trackers were not very exciting. You could shave the trackers. The only matchup that I think you ever want the trackers for is blue-white, and I'm not sure that this deck has a bad blue-white matchup. I think we just wreck blue-white, so maybe we don't need the tireless trackers. So maybe turn these two into like damping spheres or something. I don't know if there's another card that you could play in green-blue that'd be better than that. Sure, let's brew some hack this. Let's return this. I'm gonna